What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll show you how to create a simple sketch illustration of a baby koala. Let's begin today's lesson by sketching a circle in the center of our page. Now to help us do that, we're going to start by sketching a line coming down the center. So start at the very top of our page. Sketch a line coming all the way down towards the bottom. And try to get this as straight as possible. Let's move to the center of our page and draw another guideline going across from left to right. So extend this out towards the left first. And go all the way across towards the right side. Now with our guidelines in place, we want to decide on the size of our circle. Let's start from the center. Let's move over towards the left side. We're just going to mark this off. And we'll take that same distance over towards the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to take that same distance and go up along that center line towards the top, so right about here. And again, taking that same distance towards the bottom and marking this off. Now these marks are going to help us create our circle. So we're going to start from the top. We're just going to curve around towards the left and then down. Just going to connect to that line on the side. And we can always go back and just readjust the shape of our circle. So working our way across towards the right, just hitting that point. And we'll do the same thing along the bottom, just curving that in. Now in our next step, we're going to start blocking out the facial features. Let's start with the nose. We're going to start from the center. Just going to draw an oval going all the way around. Just going to pull this up, just up above the bottom of our circle and go back up towards the top. Let's draw an oval in behind the nose. So we're going to start over on the left side, go all the way around, come in towards the bottom, and then back up on the right side. Now from that center line, we're going to step out and sketch two small circles for the eyes. Now we want to define the size and placement of the ears. Let's start on the left side. I'm just going to draw a circle going all the way around. I'm not going to go all the way. We're just going to pull this in towards the side of the head. Let's line this up over on the right and do the same thing, going in the opposite direction and then pulling that in towards the side. Now from here we're just going to draw on the side of the body. Let's start from the side of our circle. Just going to curve this out and then down. Once we're happy with the basic proportions of our drawing, we'll go back and erase that center line and the line going across from left to right. And now we're going to move to the tip of our pencil and start adding some shape and detail to the nose. Let's start by lightly tracing out the top of the nose. Now I want to add a fold along the side. I'm just going to bring this down and then in towards the center, towards a point. Now you don't want to go too dark because we're going to overlap some fur on top. Now from the side, I'm just going to tuck the nostrils in underneath, just pulling that up towards the center. Let's trace out the nostrils on the inside. And it'll darken up the inside. I'll go back and add a little bit more definition. Now to help give the nose some shape, we're going to add a shadow along the bottom of the nose. And it'll just fade that up as we come up towards the center. And we're going to darken up the bottom and then just work our way up and just fade that out. I'm going to move back to the side edge of our pencil and add a light shade to the top of the nose. I'm going to bring that shading across the side just to help round this out and just fade that in. I'm going to use a tip or pencil and just add a little bit of fur texture along the top of the nose. Just pulling this up and across the edge of the nose, and just blending this out towards the side. Just going to add a fold along the side. Again, just adding a little bit of fur texture and just blending that out. I'm just working our way around that oval. Again, just adding that fur, coming down towards the bottom. I'll lightly shade that in. Now the nose is going to cast a shadow across the top of the mouth. So we'll just darken that up and then fade that down. I'm also going to go back and just overlap some of that texture on top. A little bit of shadow on the inside edge of the eyes. Go back and start adding some detail. Start by adding a little bit of shape to the outside edge, just coming in towards a point. And we'll add that detail inside the eyes. Darken up the outside of the iris and add a little bit of a highlight on the top right. Now we're going to add a light shade to the head, just working with the direction and shape of the fur. And using the side edge of a pencil, it's going to soften up the outside edge of the head. And that soft fur texture coming in towards the chin. And then we'll just darken up the base of the ear, going up towards the top. And then we'll just darken up the shadow underneath the head. Now we're going to move back to the tip of our pencil and just work our way around the perimeter of the head, just pulling that fur coming in from that shadow. This will just help us increase that contrast. Now once we finish shading the head, we'll go back and add some more shadows. Just working our way around the eyes. Then we can go back to the tip of our pencil and add some more detail. Let's go back to the side edge of our pencil and just soften up the fur around the ears. Just adding a little bit more shape. Now as we start to wrap up our drawing, we'll go back and refine our fur texture, and always be sure to sign your artwork. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of a baby koala. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. You can also drop your requests in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.